Hi guys, it's Sophie, welcome back to my channel. Today we are reviewing the Conceal in Define Foundation by Revolution. I'm super excited to try this out because my favourite concealer is the Conceal in Define concealer. I also got a bigger version because they released a bigger version of the concealer. I absolutely love that concealer, but it does not last long for me. So yeah, I'm really intrigued by this foundation. It came up on my Instagram. I was like, I have to have this. And then the day it was like released, I went to Superdrug and I picked it up. I have the link down below, as well as the concealer. I have a link down below. So I have mine in the shade F1. Okay, so I've just got the product up on Superdrug, and it says offering lightweight yet buildable coverage in 24 skin true shades. This versatile foundation is designed to suit every skin type and tone, with an oil-free yet creamy and comfortable formula that dries down to a long-lasting demi-matte finish. It won't settle into fine lines or cling to dry patches. Really hope so. I've got dry and textured skin. Housed in a glass bottle with a jumbo doe-foot applicator for great control and less waste, this foundation offers highly pigmented coverage that can be layered or diffused to suit your look. I'm intrigued and I want to try it. So yeah, I knew it was glass because I can hear it. And for people like me, that's not the best idea. If you're new to my channel, you wouldn't have noticed, but I do my brows and then my eyes and then I do my foundation and stuff. But today I'm filming two different videos. I'm filming a testing primer makeup video at the same time as testing out this foundation. So this video is going up first, and then on Saturday the primer videos going up, so stay tuned for that. Okay, so before we start, I'm going to go in with my regular primers. I've got the Revolution Pro Prime and Hydrate, then I've got the Revolution Pro Under Eye Hydrate Primer. So yeah, this seems a bit biased because it's all Revolution. Even my brow pomade that I'm wearing right now is Revolution, but it's a good brand, so I have like high hopes for this foundation. Unlike my previous foundation testing video, that was a bit of a fail. If you haven't seen that, I tested out the Barry All Night Long foundation, and I'll have it linked down below. Okay, so my face is primed, and looking in the viewfinder, it kind of looks like I'm not wearing any clothes. Just to be clear, I am. I'm just wearing a cardigan and I'm bent down a bit. So yeah, let's go in with this foundation. Okay, so I've shaken it up. That is a really big dofa. Okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna put some of this on my face. I have no idea how much I'm supposed to put on. That kind of smells like paint. It does, it smells like paint. I mean, I'm not complaining because I love the smell of paint, but I'm a bit concerned as to why it smells like paint. Because I don't think the concealer smells like paint. I don't think it does. I mean, to be fair, I don't spend much time smelling my concealer. Okay, so I'm just going to blend out with my sponge. Okay, so I've blended that out, and first impressions, I don't think I like sponges. Which is a shame really, because I can't really work with a brush. I mean, I have got brushes and I could attempt to do it with the brush, but I don't think that's going to do it justice. I mean, it seems a bit patchy, but I have really textured skin. I think I'm going to get a brush and do the other side with a brush and see if that does anything different. Okay, so I'm going to put some on the other side, and I'm using my Real Techniques buffing brush. I'm going to put foundation on my bed. Oh, fudge. Last day in my bedding. Don't know if it doesn't like brushes or it doesn't like me with brushes, but I'm not very good with brushes anyway. I'm just going to use a sponge, see if that does anything on top of it. Okay, so like with the distance of my mirror being like right there, it doesn't look bad from a distance, but when I actually like go close up to my mirror like this, I can see dry patches like around like my cupid's bow and then in between my eyebrows. But other than that, it's the same sort of thing with any other foundation because I have such textured skin. So I've never had like a foundation that I absolutely love because of that reason. But other than like picking up on the dry patches and the fact that it doesn't really want to blend with that sponge, it might be that sponge, it might just be me, I don't know what it is, but it doesn't really want to blend that well. I'm going to zoom in and show you. There's dry patches there I'm not sure how well you can see it. And then there's dry patches between my eyebrows. Yes, the bits where there's like a lot of spots. And then my skin is like naturally textured anyway, so that's usually what happens. Like the way it like looks, it's not like caked on. That's usually just how all my foundations look because of my skin. But other than that, I think it's alright. But I'm gonna do a wear test on it and see how it goes for the rest of the day. Now it's dried down a bit, it looks a bit better to me. What it has done is leave a brown stain of foundation on my white bedding. Fun! Next thing I've got is my Conceal and Define concealer. This is the super size one. So I got mine in C1. I'm just going to put some of this on. Okay, so I've got concealer on. I'm going to finish the rest of my makeup and then I'll come right back. Okay, so I've finished the rest of my face and the rest of my makeup. And if you're wondering about makeup on my face, all this will be in Saturday's video, so stay tuned for that. But after I came off camera and I powdered down my face, it looks so much better. And yeah, so it looks quite a lot better from when I originally put it on. I mean, it's not as caked on anymore, and it seems a lot better. I don't know how else to describe it. The one thing I can see which is a difference is it's not caked, it's kind of like cracked, which sounds so strange, like around my cupid's bow, but that was the problem when I put it on to begin with. Okay, so it is currently, where's my phone? I have a lot of products on my bed that I'm testing right now. It is currently 3:20. I have no idea what time it was when I started doing this video. So I'll come back in a few hours and do a check-in, and then I'll just keep going and going until I take my makeup off. I'll probably take my makeup off at about 9 o'clock. So what's that? 6 hours? That's a 6-hour wear test? I don't know. I'm trying to think on top of my head. I'm exhausted right now. So yeah, I'll see you in a few. Okay, so it is now 9 o'clock. I am absolutely exhausted. As you can see, I've taken my lashes off. I'm absolutely exhausted. I keep yawning, so the lashes just keep getting in my eyes. So I'll just take them off, and once I've done this, I'm taking my makeup off and going to bed. Because I'm just exhausted. I haven't got that already. So it's been on like 7 hours because I took like an hour to film the other makeup video. So it's about 6.5, 7 hours, something like that. And it's gone a bit like blotchy around my nose, like bits have come off, but I have been touching my face, so I don't think that's really a foundation problem. Apart from that, I touched my nose a bit, but other than that, I don't think there's any real problems with it. So I'm just going to zoom you in. Okay, so if you look at my nose, just some of the foundation is coming off there. But for like 6.5 hours, I don't think that's a bad thing. But other than that, I don't think there's any like real thing. There's just a lipstick smudge there. Other than that, yeah. Other than it kind of like cracking like around my lip area and like that, I haven't had any like real problems with it. So like, I wouldn't say it's my favourite foundation, but it's not a bad foundation. I kind of hate it when it comes to reviews like this, because I can't like say, oh well, I like it or I hate it, because I'm in two minds. I have no idea. I like the idea of the doe fur. It doesn't want to work with a brush. It doesn't want to work with my sponge. I don't know if it just doesn't like me. I've seen a review for it on oily skin, and that didn't work. Like, it worked, but it wasn't like the best. It might have just been that particular person, and then because I have such dry skin, I don't know what it is. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, it really helped me out. And if you aren't already and like to be, hit that big red button down below, subscribe, become a Thorny, and member of our family. If you like to follow my social media, there's always links down below. Hope you're ready. Bye guys.